Now a Meet the Mayor segment. President John Brown from Savoy joins us today. Christie Clinic Illinois Marathon is next weekend, and for the first time it's running through Savoy. How is the village preparing? What's the excitement behind this?
Well, the village is very excited to be included for the first time in the marathon. The marathon has been going on for many years, but when it was originally designed, the course went through primarily Champaign-Urbana, and it did hit some areas outside the city limits, but did not include Savoy at all. So when they went to redraw the route, the marathon is coming back for the first time since 2019. It was a full marathon. They decided to include, or they reached out to the village to see if we'd be interested in having part of the marathon run through Savoy, and we're very excited about it.
What parts of Savoy are the athletes running through?
Well, we have a bike path that runs along Prospect as you enter the village, and it runs down to Graham Street, where our municipal rec center is. It'll run from Graham to Wesley and north on Wesley, which eventually will loop into Lyndhurst and then exit the village for the last 2 miles of the race.
And I know Body and Soul is a popular store in Savoy. They're big partners with the race. Tell me a little bit about that partnership.
Well, Body and Soul has been involved with the marathon and been one of the key businesses involved with the marathon for years. As a kid, or in high school, I ran cross country back in the 80s, and that was the business that you went to get your shoes and your sportswear, and I mean, we're very excited to have them in the village. So, are
you going to lace up your shoes this year?
I am not going to run in it this year. I have participated in the marathon relay a couple of years. And I ran different legs of that, and I was telling someone the other day that my favorite leg that I ever ran through Meadowbrook Park, and the openness and the trail, and that's what I like about where the marathon has chosen to run through Savoy. Is it runs through a beautiful bike path with open spaces and farmland, and I think that will add that kind of same dimension to the race. But instead of being towards the start of the race, it's going to be towards the end of the race. And it's always, when you run that kind of miles or that many miles, it's kind of it's nice to have a breakup of the scenery, and it kind of gets you motivated and gets your mind on other things other than the pain that you're in from running all those miles. So
yeah, I could never do it. So props to all the runners who are taking the time and running through Champaign-Urbana and Savoy. All right, you can see this interview plus other Meet the Mayor interviews over on our website at WCIA.com.